Hi, welcome to weekly market analysis. Let us review what has happened last week. So, if we go through the last week moves, Nifty opened at 24,956, formed high as 24,978, whereas formed low as 24,074. So, almost market down almost I can say 900 points have been dropped. So it lost 900 points from high to low. So when it comes to the Bank Nifty opened at 52,361, formed high as 52,577, and low as 50,382. So if you observe the last week chart, so Nifty formed all red candles, all 5 days. Nifty formed red candles. But whereas Bank Nifty shown some recovery on Thursday, it formed a green candle. But on Friday, it has broken with IndusInd Bank results. IndusInd Bank posted almost 40% down in profits, and NPS also got increased. Hence, Bank Nifty broken down. So on Friday. So we will see market summary what has happened last week. The NSE Nifty fell almost 2.7% last week, and BSE Sensex dropped 2.24%. So, logging losers for the fourth consecutive week and fifth straight session. The Nifty 50 also swung to the oversold territory with the relative strength index RSI slipping below 30 for the first time in a year ahead of the festive season. So now we are approaching to the festive season, so which is going to Diwali is on month end. So we investors usually expect some kind of recovery in last week, but majority of the indexes shown weakness. So mainly profit booking and lack of demand in the environment. There are a lot of margin pressures. So whatever the results that are posted by the corporates, lot of margin pressure was observed, and their guidance was also little softer than the earlier quarters. So and the week started with a subdued start. The market sentiment remained negative throughout the week. So when it comes to the sector wise, reality, metals, and auto experienced notable declines, but whereas IT remained steady. So IT was not gained, but it was steadily maintained the levels. Foreign outflows have dropped the index down for the last 19 sessions. They started their selling from October 1st. In fact, September 29th itself, they started selling. From there, they relentlessly they are selling their investments, and almost from last 19 sessions, they sold almost 1 lakh crores worth of stocks. And it's been observed that the funds have been directed to the China on Beijing stimulus measures and cheaper valuations. When it comes to the Indian markets, the valuations have been observed as a little bit higher. So whereas with the stimulus packages, stimulus measures that have been populated by Beijing, China, the cheaper valuations were attracted by foreign investors to China. One major concern for the traders, that's been like a sharp drop in broader indices. So small cap indices dropped 5.7%, and mid cap indices dropped 6.45%. But whereas the previous week, so even though Nifty was dragged, but the small cap and the mid cap indices were stronger. So but this week, the whole broader indices have been dropped so hugely. And let us see how global trends are. So overall past week, Dow Jones Industrial Average, Dow Jones declined by 2.5%, while the S&P 500 and Nasdaq Composite showed mixed trends, ending flat to marginal lower. So on the global front, geopolitical developments, particularly Iran-Israel situation, Israel tried to attack Iran and they attacked, but the damage was little. Not sure how the markets are going to react on Monday. They will be closely monitored for their potential impact on crude oil prices as well. Markets worldwide may adopt a cautious wait and watch stance ahead of the US presidential elections. So key microeconomics data releases which are going to happen next week, upcoming week, which is starting from 28th of October to 1st of November. The key data that we are expecting is US jobs report, GDP data, and China's PMI manufacturing data will be the important indicators. Alongside the US core PCE price index releases on October 31st, the US Federal Reserve's preferred inflation gauge. The Bank of Japan will be announced its interest rate decision on October 31st. So now when it comes to the trading strategy for next week, so we have to observe how the market trends or moods are going to be on initial days. The overall mood in the markets was bearish last week and before weeks. The weak earnings and higher valuations are more concerns here. The India VIX volatility index jumped over 7% to reach 15 on Friday and settled at 14.6, 4.7% increase on Friday. FIA continued to sell Indian stock markets, sold more than 1 lakh crores worth of stocks in India. Nifty once again moved lower and closed below all moving averages and exhibiting bearish trend. Down more than 2,000 points from top with no bounce back. So we can expect the technical bounce which can be used for selling. So the plan what we can execute. So the traders can execute like a sell on rise strategy in Nifty options. So one can try to sell Nifty call strike price of 24,750 and above. But one has to maintain the strict stop loss of 30% as Nifty is in oversold territory, bounce would be sharp. So if markets are getting bounced back, so then market may reach 24,500 levels and 24,600 levels. So we have to observe it carefully. So if you execute these trades, so please maintain the strict stop loss of 30%. So when it comes to the Bank Nifty exhibited bullish momentum in initial week, but the last trading session, it has been shown some weakness. So ICICI Bank posted decent results on Saturday that can support Bank Nifty maybe on Monday from dropping too much lower. So we can start executing selling 49,500 put and below strike prices on every dip, and moreover they can execute October month expiry, maintain the quantity lower with the strict stop loss of 30% again. So this is the strategy that we can follow. On Nifty, sell on rise. On Bank Nifty, you can sell put on every dip. Okay, this is the strategy one can follow. So it is just an opinion of this presenter. It's not the concrete confirmation. So please consult your financial advisor before executing the trades. Please like the video if you like it. Please comment if you need more information on these points. Please share to your friends and colleagues. Please do not forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you.